Hey, a playa, have you ever tried to send a friend request to your crush only to get denied by them? Don't worry. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly what you need to do to get them to accept your friend request, along with the things that you need to stop doing if you are. I see a lot of people make these mistakes, and I want to help you get closer to your crush, so stay tuned.
This is the Just Beats, you're watching the Just Beat.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single week I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. And one of the most common mistakes that I see a lot of people make early on is that they send a friend request to their crush way too soon. They think, hey, I like this person, I want to get to know them, let me just friend request them, when you've never interacted with them, you never talked to them, you never had any type of engagement with them before. Think about it like this. You get a friend request from a username you've never seen before and a profile picture that looks incredibly unfamiliar. Why would you add that person if you don't even know who they are? So to avoid that, the first tip is to get to know your crush in person. If you see them in school, approach them. If they're with a group of friends, try talking to all those people. The key here is for your crush to get a better understanding of who you are so you're not so unfamiliar around them. As you talk to your crush and get on their good side, you may want to casually drop in the conversation, hey, I have this really cool video I want to share with you. What's your username so I can add you? Now they have a reason to accept your friend request because you want to share something personal with them. But let's say you're incredibly nervous about approaching your crush. Is there something else that you can do? Well, think about the different mutual friends you have in common with your crush, because tip number 2 is to get one of your mutual friends to set up a group chat with you, your crush, and a bunch of other people. Here's the thing, you want your crush to start to be more familiar with your profile name, and being in a group chat gives them that opportunity. You can interact with your friends, you can interact with your crush, you can kind of just talk to different people in the group without it being weird. It's not an awkward one-on-one conversation, it's a whole group dynamic happening. Plus, if you're interacting with other people, you're joking around, you're having a good time, your crush is going to see that and start to get more comfortable with the idea of interacting with you too. Being in a group chat also alleviates some of the pressure of talking to your crush directly. You may ask the whole group a question, or you may just specifically ask your crush a question. In this context, it doesn't seem weird, it doesn't seem like you're being overboard with flirting or trying to get to know them, you're just talking to them like everyone else. So it eases a bit of the tension that comes with those conversations. And another way that you can up the ante even more is to follow tip number 3, and that's to get to know your crush's friends. Your crush's friends are going to be the doorway to getting closer to your crush. If they accept you, if they like you, if they talk positively about you, then your crush is going to accept you too. Now, this may be hard if every single one of your crush's friends' profiles are private, so seek out the ones that are public and interact with them. Comment on their pictures, ask them questions, like their stories. Whatever it may be, show them that you're a fun and engaging person. The more you can do that, the better chance you'll have of your crush actually accepting your friend request when you finally send it over, because you'll have built that social proof, and social proof goes a long way. Your crush will see that you're a fun, engaging person, you talk and interact with their friends, so why wouldn't they want to get to know you better? And while knowing what to do is good, it's also equally important to know what not to do. And the first thing you definitely shouldn't do is create a fake profile to try to add your crush, hoping that they'll add them because who is this person? They're curious, they don't know who they are, and they just want to see that profile. I've seen people do this with meme accounts and with profiles that they created just yesterday with 0 posts, 0 followers, 0 anything. Look, the key to getting closer to your crush and having them accept your friend request is to build that level of comfort and connection with them. Just because they won't add you the first time around doesn't mean that they can't change their mind the second time around, but you're only going to get there if you build that connection with them. The next thing you definitely don't want to do is to harass them if they don't accept your friend request. I see people do this all the time as well, and they don't always see it as harassing, but when you're sending someone messages like, hey, respond, answer me, why won't you accept me, why won't you answer me, hey, how's it going? All these kinds of messages can just be overboard and actually hurt your chances of getting closer to them. But above all else, what you definitely don't want to do is feel entitled as if they owe you that friend request simply because you've been nice to them and you followed all the tips that I outlined before. Look, no one owes you anything here. Your crush may not want to accept your friend request at the end of the day just because they don't want to. They don't have to. There's nothing you can do to force them to. You shouldn't follow any of these pretend online Instagram hackers that tell you they can get into their crush's profiles. No. The key here is to get to know your crush on a deeper, more personal level. Let them be more familiar with your username and your profile. Let them be more familiar with your personality. That's how you're going to build that connection with them. That's how you're going to get them to actually accept your friend request and want to interact with you. I want to give a huge shout out to all my patrons and YouTube channel members. These are the people that help the channel grow. If you want to learn how you can talk to me one-on-one every single month, check out the link to Patreon down below. Now, I want you guys to check out the resources. These videos over here are going to be super helpful for you in getting closer to your crush, in building that online social media connection that you desperately want to with them. It's not easy, but there are small steps that you can take to start to get in a good light with them, to get them to start to like you and interact with you and text you back the way that you want to. Check out those video guys, and I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.